Hey y'all, so I missed Spiritual Saturday last Saturday, and I apologize. Like, last Saturday was rough. It was really rough for me. So I wanted to talk about my first manifestation story. And so when you manifest, again, you can probably find a lot of videos like this on YouTube explaining what manifesting is and all of that, and the law of attraction. And I strongly believe in the law of attraction. I strongly believe that anything in this world that we want, we can have. We just have to believe that we can have it. I believe that when we become more positive about things, more positive things flow to us. And when we think negatively and think about the things we don't have, then we continue to stay in that state. So the law of attraction definitely talks a lot about like believing that you can have things and all of that. But I have more videos coming on things like that, so I'm definitely going to go into more detail, but this video is just about my first manifestation story. So with manifesting, I moved the camera, so now I'm like looking up here, but I wanted to start small because I was like, okay, cool, I'm learning about spirituality, I'm learning about like the law of attraction, I'm learning about scripting and manifesting, all of that. And so manifesting is essentially you really want something, and you decide what you want and that you're going to have it, because again, anything that we want in this world we can have. So my manifestation was about my Etsy shop. And so I had just opened my shop, which is still pretty new. So I wanted to manifest $50 in sales. So I was like, I want to make $50 this month. And so that wasn't like a crazy goal. It wasn't like I want to make $1,000 when I just opened my shop. It was more, I want to make $50, small goal, but just test it out. I want to make $50. So you want to be specific when you manifest something, and you want to talk about it as though you have it. So I would say, I will make $50 this month. Insert month here. So I will make $50 in November. And so that is where, just talking about it as though it's already yours. And being specific. So having that specific time frame. So this 1 month I will make $50. And so the stuff on my shop is pretty cheap. So I think my pens are like $4 or $5. The most expensive thing right now is $6. Right now I'm only selling like pens, stationery, things like that. So that was a goal that was more than what I had been making, but it also wasn't like crazy. I just wanted to test it out. So and I believe that I could make $50. I truly believe that. And that's the next thing. Like, if you don't believe it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. You really like have to believe it's going to happen. That's how it works. You have to believe, you have to know, you have to attract those things that you want. And so with that, I, again, first made my goal, picked a specific time frame and a specific dollar amount, and I believed it would happen. So that was where I started, and I scripted about it as well. And so scripting is just, again, writing a story, writing a journal entry, but you write about what you're wanting to get as though you have it. And again, I'm going to make another video more in depth about scripting as well. But when I script, I have a separate journal, separate from my actual memory keeping journal. So I have this journal, and I just got this from Michael's. I got it from Michael's. It was like $5. It says "To the Moon and Back," so I thought that was cool. Ignore my nails, y'all. I'm working with regular nail polish, and it chips real fast, so I'm giving my nails a little break. So I get this journal, and I kind of just write things out. So I'll kind of write a story, or write, I start off with, I'm so grateful and thankful that I have an Etsy shop, that I have a website. I'm so thankful that I've made $50 in the month of November. And so all of that. So you just write like it's already yours, because it is yours. Again, anything you want, you can have. So with that being said, so I made this goal. I started trying to manifest this $50 for my shop because I want to start carrying other stuff. I want to start carrying crystals and just make my shop pop more, like just make it more me. And I also offer other things on my website aside from what I have on my Etsy shop. So yeah. So I want to start generating more money and being more serious about what I'm selling. So the first couple weeks of the month, or the first couple of days of the month, I made 2 orders. Like, boom, cool. Because my first order usually comes around like the middle of the month. But I was like, oh, cool, you know, it's coming together. And then I went a week with no orders. And then like the 3rd week, I got a couple more orders and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then nothing. And so I was like, wow. I know I'm going to get this money. I know I'm going to get this $50. I know it's going to come to me. I'm manifesting it. I know I'm going to get it, right? The thing is to remain positive. So we got to the last 3 days of the month and I was like, wow, okay. All right. The last 3 days, okay, what's gonna happen? And another important thing when trying to manifest is, you know, to let it go, to forget about it. Don't stress about it. It's similar to, you know, in the Bible, you know, it says, you know, to give your worries to God. There's no reason for you to worry because you've given your worries to God. So that same thing, that same approach goes with manifesting. It's like you've given this request to the universe, you know, you've let the universe know what you want. You've let God know your desires. You know, there's no reason to worry. It's going to happen. It's going to be okay. So, you know, the last couple days of the month were there and I was like, okay, well, we're not at $50. We're pretty far from $50. All right. And then like the third to the last day, I got an order. Cool. I was like, yes. All right. And then I got another, like a repeat order right after that, like a couple more things. And I was like, all right, cool. So if I include shipping, I'm at $50 and like, you know, a couple cents. Yes. You know, and then I was like, cool. So that's like $50. We made it, even though I included shipping. And then boom, right after that, I got another order. And it took me up to like $70. I was like, oh my God, you know, like it really worked. I really believed I was going to do this. I really believed this could happen. And it did. And I even was like, you know, maybe the shipping, maybe I'm supposed to include shipping in this. But then I got that last order, literally the last day of the month. And my sales were there, like that $50 was there plus shipping, you know? So that was my first manifestation story and a couple just tips or rules for manifesting. And definitely try it out. I wouldn't, like, for me, I just opened the shop, you know, like, when did I open? July, August? My shop opened in 2016, but I didn't sell anything. And like, I got nervous and I like closed it. I was like, nah. But then, I decided to, you know, go back into it this year. So yeah, so that is what happened. So I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to make $300 this month, because for me, that's not realistic in my opinion for my shop. I think maybe with, you know, other things going on, or if I have a sale or something, that's possible, or even a couple months from now, that's possible. But right now, like when I made that, or even right now, I don't know. When I made that manifestation, I don't think that was a possibility to make $300. For me, it wasn't realistic. I'm sure it could have happened. You know, again, I do believe that anything we want, we can have. But for me, I was testing it out. I was like, oh, let me try to manifest. And so that is what I manifested, and it did happen. So I definitely think that going forward, I will, you know, be more proactive in my manifesting. But definitely those are the things that I think are super important. So set a goal. I'm just gonna review what I said because I think it's important. So set your goal, like set your intention. What is it that you want? What is your intention? For me, it was $50 in sales from my Etsy shop. Be specific, $50. What is your time frame that particular month? So within that 31 days or whatever that month is, that's the month I said $50 in sales, Etsy shop this particular month. And after that, you know, just be positive. When negative thoughts come to your mind, because negative thoughts would have come to my mind typically, I would have been like, bruh, it's like the month is almost over. There's no way I can do this. There's only 3 days in a month left. There's no way I'm going to get $50. Not where I'm right here, right now. There's no way I'm going to get this many sales. Like, I could have definitely been like that. But instead I was like, okay, it's the end of the month. I'm going to make this $50. I'm curious to see how it's going to happen. I know it's going to come to me. And I just remained positive the whole time. Like, even when we were getting down to the like last minute, I remained positive. Like, that is so important. Just keep that positive energy. When you're positive, when your energy is positive, you attract positive things. So remember that. I scripted and you just let it go, you know, just let it go. So that is my manifestation story. If you want me to go into more detail about manifesting, I do plan to. Manifesting, scripting, and all of that. Those videos are coming. Comment below if there's something I missed, if you have any questions, or if there's something you would like me to make a video on. Feel free to email me. My email is roxy@lushandlotus.com. My website is lushandlotus.com. My Etsy shop is Stationary Lush. And my Instagram is Roxy Vega. And my planner Instagram is Stationary Lush, like my Etsy shop. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.